Okay, so last time we made some fireballs, but this time I wanted to make the fireballs better. So like, see my fireballs now? They're a little bit better than they were last time. So I want to show you guys how to make these fireballs instead. So I've got the middle one going on a random, and the other two are just going up and down. So I'll show you how to do that in this episode. Let me just delete the code in our fireball BP that I made, and I'll show you how to do it. So first thing you want to do is in your fireball, we don't need the projectile movement anymore. So if you want to make this one, you can delete the projectile movement off of it, and everything else should be good. Okay, so what you want to do is go to the event begin play and grab your sphere. Make sure that the sphere collision and the particle system are children of the sphere, so that it still takes damage and stuff. So grab that sphere off, and on uh, event begin play, you want to put a delay. So our delay is going to be here. We'll do a 3-second delay. Here's a cooler thing you can do. You can say between 1 and 3 seconds. So drag off of here and say float. No, just say random. Random float in range. And we're going to say between 1 and 3 seconds. So any number between that, 1.1 seconds, 1.3 seconds, it'll, pick a random number. Alright. Now, after that, what we want it to do is move the component to. So move component to is what we want to drag off of it and type move component to. The component that we want to move is the sphere. And where do we want to move it? Well, we've got to figure out. So drag off your sphere and get relative location. From here, what we want to do is we want it to shoot up in the air after it waits that 1 to 3 seconds. So let's say plus 1,000. So it'll be the add node. I always type in plus though. And only 1,000 in the Z. We don't want it to go any other direction. Cool. And then you can hook that up to your relative location, and that should be good. And I'm gonna clean that up a little bit more. Alright, perfect. So basically it's gonna go there. Now we need it to, you can have it ease in and out if you want to, and then say how long it's gonna take to get there. I want it to take at least so to shoot up in the air, about 0.3. And then what we want is another delay. So hold D and left click and put a delay. And this time is how long it's going to be in the air. And I'm going to say 0.1. And then after that, you want to just copy and paste basically all of this. So copy and paste. Now, what you could do, hook that up first. But what you could do is you could put minus 1,000 here, or you could just delete this and just say subtract 1,000 in the Z. Perfect. Hook that up to your location. Then hook up this blue to your sphere. And then hook up the component also to your sphere, because that's what we want to move. And then we're not done yet. We're not done. We're almost there. Still, we can clean it up a little bit more. Here, remember the trick I taught you? You just press Q, and they're going to be aligned. Q. See? Alright. Cool. After this, we want it to loop all the way back to the beginning. So we want, after it comes down back into the lava, we want it to go all the way back to the first delay, which is right here. Now, in order to make that look cooler, you can just double click on the line, and it's going to make one of these reroutes. And this way you can have your code organized, so it's like, oh, I know what's happening. You can just see it in the strings. So as long as that's going, basically our fireball is going to shoot up in the air and come back down, but over a 0.2. So it's going to happen pretty fast. So if we put our fireballs down there, and I'm going to delete this middle one real quick, but we put our fireballs down there, and let's see how it works. Shoots up. Cool. So that's how it works. You know what I would do is I would change this 0.2. Let's put it over like 0.4 or 0.5 in both of them. I'm gonna say 0.4 and give it a little bit smoother flow. Yep, that's good. Now, for the middle one, I want it to be on a different time because these are random between 1 and 3 seconds, but I want my middle one to be a different one. So basically, all I did was make a duplicate, and in the duplicate, here what I did in the first part on the delay, instead of 1 to 3, I put 1 to 5. I can put 1 to 5. I put 4, but let's do 5. Give the player some time to jump through. And then you just drag that one out there and size it up however you want it, and that one's going to follow a different path. So now when you press play, and it's cool because as the developer you won't know when they're coming up, you just know they're random. So that gives you a little bit of fun in your game. So that's all we're going to do in this episode. In the next episode, what we're going to do is we're going to put a security camera down this hallway so you can see what's happening when you first start the game. So thanks for joining me this time, and I'll holler at you on the next one. Peace.